So, firstly, after a long time, I came across this reel, and it talks about the question, the oldest question, that is, if everything is decided, why play the part? Why we don't have a free will? It presumes it, and it states that if everything about my life, what is the outcome, and everything is just written, why do you act? Why do you do the part? Like, actively engage in the lifestyle that you are in. So, just look at the scene, just a clipping, and based on that, I'll construct the perspective I caught, and you'll understand the meaning of free will and non-existence of free will, like the both sides of the coin.
And then decides what kind of person you become. You are not the director of the movie, but you're the actor, and your job is to play your role so perfectly that the story itself transforms through you. Imagine watching an actor who refuses to play his part because the ending is already written. Would you call that wisdom or cowardice? The Gita calls it tamas, spiritual laziness disguised as surrender. You don't escape the movie by walking off the set. You transcend it by playing your role so fully that you no longer confuse yourself with the role. And that is what Krishna calls karma leading to akarma.
So, what I understood from that is, as in the video, the talker states that you are not the director of the movie, but you are the actor. And as in movies, when we look at some people, like, they bring meaning and emotion into that character, they bring out the best version of that persona, that character the director is showing to you, the story that has been written and is being shown to you, shown to the watcher. So the moment the actor acts the character so profoundly that it transcends the meaning that was written in the story. So if a concept is written in just plain and blatant words, so to you, for you to understand it better, I'll place a simpler example, that being, if I read a text without adding rhythm and emotion into it, it is just being read, not acted or not translated properly. Translated in the sense that translation is discussion between two people so that both of them understand it. So if I'm reading a text, me to transcend the literal words and translate it to you means I am adding rhythm and tonal changes in the situational words that is being praised. So while speaking a statement, I talk with a high pitch and then drop it down to the lower ones. So that is my personal addition to the statement that is written already. So if you are living the life, know the fact that this is written, and you don't have play in changing the story. The changes that you are making are in the presentation of the individual character you are depicting. So meaning, if Hitler was written, the story and the violence and the dictatorship level the Hitler has written, the character of the Hitler, because he is aware that it is already written, he acted that character so profoundly that anyone who looks at that character gets some chills, like goosebumps. Similarly, if you know the character that you are, that is written in the script, you live it at the maximum level that you can, the best efforts. So that is the perfectionist, that is the perfect level of depiction of your character to yourself. You are the watcher, you are not the actor, you are watcher. So look at yourself at such a profound and transcendental way that even you yourself are moved by your character, moved by the story that is being depicted, that is being written, that is the character that is being placed. So the free will is your efforts on transcending that character, but your free will is not on the outcome, the story that is being written. The story is there, it will not change, but the way of you telling the story changes.